Oh, now there's a magnificent aeroplane.
Indeed.
Making quite a bouncy landing. The EA-3B Sky Warrior of the US Navy, arriving for its last appearance at IAT 91 in the Gulf Salute. Would have loved to have seen one of those. I wasn't quite old enough to be allowed to attend the show at that point.
Stop showing.
Oh, right, okay.
But that's one of the things I most missed seeing.
Yeah, we used to get tremendous support from the US Navy.
Yes.
We really did. Ah, the lovely Black Hunter.
Yes, that was the 40th anniversary year of the Hunter, IAT 91, so
Yes.
there was a bit of a mini gathering of them, and this one was put in the static park.
And the squadron have painted up 3, haven't they, in
Yes.
111 Squadron markings, which looks rather good.
Superlettendard.
Yes, many times.
French Navy.
Yes, again, French Navy from the very early days were great supporters.
Tiger Meat was one of the themes in 1991, alongside the Gulf Salute, Belgian F-16 there.
Of course, we did the first Tiger meet in '77 and formed a very strong bond with the Tigers over the years.
But talking of strong bonds, this was one of the really exciting ones around that time, because after a preliminary visit by manufacturers' aeroplanes at Boscombe Down in 1990, this was the first time that operational Czechoslovak Air Force aircraft had ever attended
Indeed.
a British event. 2 MiG-29s, MiG-23, L-39s and support transports.
And it really made the United States Air Force sit up and think, what's going on our airfield? Which was brilliant. And we made really strong friendships with these guys. And a lot of things happened. We helped them with their first air shows in Kabeli and in Bratislava as a consequence of their participation with us.
It started as a result of the Battle of Britain 50th in 1990, hadn't it?
That's right, at Boscombe Down.
Boscombe Down.
They were very proud to come over and represent what they had done with us during the Battle of Britain.
See the big sticker on the nose?
Yes. Of course, you often wonder, if the sticker came off, it would go down into the engine, but they didn't seem to worry about that too much. And yeah, beautiful aeroplanes. There's Paul. And Jan Plock, the chap to the side of Paul, between him and Jock Kennedy, he was a colonel, but when the Velvet Revolution happened, he became the head of the Air Force and came over a number of times. Chap on the right, MiG-29 display pilot.
Yes, yeah.
Call sign Wendy, Wendy. And of course, a lot of their pilots trained in Russia.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes, and we heard
could speak the
stories
language.
about the lack of flying experience that they'd had, and MiG-29 pilots getting 12 hours a year flying, and
That's right.
amazing.
Because you went over, Peter, didn't you,
I did
yourself,
indeed,
and
yes.
photographed them air to air?
Yes, I was invited by the head of the Air Force to go over, and I spent a week touring around and flew in a number of the aircraft, including the Hind. I flew in the Hind with the Hind team.
You lucky man.
Well, it was rather nerve-wracking because I was sitting in the passenger compartment with no seats, and I was simply had a belt round me, and I was hooked to the floor, and the barn door was open so that I could take photographs out of the.
Was your wife aware you were doing this?
Oh no.
Or your insurers?